Hello students, welcome to the second lecture of physics for class 11. In this part, we will give some multiple choice questions based on NCERT textbooks. And assessment is the additional part of our lecture classes. Most important steps in solving multiple choice questions are: first, decode the concepts. Second, identify the formula. Third and final step is focus on the requirement. If you apply all these three steps, you will get correct answers. You can also attempt to evaluate your performance by allotting 4 marks to the correct answer and 1 mark, -1 mark to the wrong answer. So let us start. Question number 1. Physics involves the study of. There are 4 choices: A, B, C and D. A is humans, B is animals, answer C is nature and natural phenomena, and part D is plants. So explanation for physics is very clearly given in section 1.1, that is what is physics. So the correct answer is C. Second question. Which of the following statements is not correct? There are 4 choices: A, B, C and D. You have to answer the correct answer and allot 4 marks for the correct answer and -1 marks for the wrong answer. And the explanation for these answers are given in section 1.3 as well as in section 1.1. The correct answer is physics and technology are not related. So the statement is not correct. So we have to select the incorrect statement. So choice B is an incorrect statement. So part B is the answer. Question number 3. Which of the following is not a branch of physics? Part A optics, part B mechanics, part C electrodynamics, part D is cytogenetics. So we have to choose the part, the choice which is not a branch of physics. So optics is a branch of physics, mechanics is a branch of physics, electrodynamics is a branch of physics. But cytogenetics is not a branch of physics because genetics is a part of cell biology. Hence, the branch which does not belong to physics is D. Question number 4. An effort to derive the properties of a bigger, more complex system from properties and interactions of its constituent simpler parts are called. 4 options are given: unification, reductionism, both A and B, and none of the above. That is, the attempt to unify fundamental forces of nature is unification. That is section 1.4. So here the question asked is an effort to derive properties of bigger or more complex system from the properties and interaction of its constituent simpler parts is called reductionism. So reductionism is the correct answer. So you mark the circle B. In this section, we will take up some questions from chapters 1.2, that is scope and excitement of physics. Question number 5. The range of masses we study in physics is, range is given among the choices. Choice A is 10 to the power of minus 27 to 10 to the power of plus 60 kg. Choice B is 10 to the power of minus 27 to 10 to the power of plus 55 kg. And choice C is 10 to the power of minus 30 to 10 to the power of plus 55 kg. And choice D is 10 to the power of minus 30 to 10 to the power of plus 60 kg. We should remember the smallest choice of masses which we deal with. The lightest particle is electron, and its mass is of the order of 10 to the power of minus 30 kg. So 10 to the power of minus 30 kg is the mass of an electron, and the heaviest object known are non-observable universe, and its weight is 10 to the power of plus 55 kg. Hence the range is from 10 to the power of minus 30 kg to 10 to the power of plus 55 kg. So let us mark it. So choice C is the correct answer. Question number 6. Classical physics is applicable to A. Choice A is microscopic domain. Choice B is macroscopic domain. Choice C is both A and B. And D is can't say. So the correct answer is choice B, that is macroscopic domain. You have to remember that. Question number 7. Classical physics does not include subjects like A. Mechanics, choice B. Light, choice C. Heat, and choice D. Elementary particles. So A, B, C are included in classical physics, whereas choice D is not included. So the question asked is does not include. So we will mark choice D as the correct answer. Question number 8. Which of the following statement is correct? Choice A. Newton of United Kingdom discovered law of gravitation. Choice B is Einstein of England discovered photoelectric effect. Choice C is John Barden of France discovered transistor. Choice D is W.K. Roentgen, that is Holland, discovered X-rays. We have to select the correct relationship between the name of the scientist, the country of their origin, and the contribution in physics. The correct answer is A. Newton belonged to UK, Einstein belonged to Germany, John Barden belonged to USA, and W.K. Roentgen belonged to Germany. So in this choice only A is correct. So we will mark it. Next set of questions are from section 1.3. Which of the following statement is correct? Question number 9. A is aeroplane based on laws of motion and steam engine on Bernoulli's theorem. Choice B is hydraulic power is based on law of thermodynamics and rocket propulsion on Bernoulli's theorem. Choice C is computers are based on digital logic of electronic circuits. Electric generator on Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. And choice D is nuclear reactor is based on thermodynamics, sonar on optical interference. Choice A is wrong, choice B is wrong, and choice D is wrong. So the correct statement is part C. You remember that and mark it as C. Question number 10. Who was the first to introduce concept of antiparticle theoretically? Choice are A. Niels Bohr, B. Ernest Rutherford, part C is Albert Einstein, and part D is Paul Dirac. The correct answer is D. You have to remember that. Question number 11. Sir C.V. Raman got Nobel Prize in Physics for choice A. Refraction of light, B. Reflection of light, choice C is scattering of light, and choice D is dispersion of light. So you have to remember that Sir C.V. Raman received Nobel Prize in Physics in the year 1930 for his discovery now known as Raman effect, and it is about scattering of light. So you mark C as the correct answer. Question number 12. Which of the following does not depict the correct link between technology and physics? So we have to identify the correct relationship and mark the wrong answer. That is, does not. Please note, the following does not depict the correct link. So choice A is photocell, photo effect. Yes, it is related. Rocket propulsion and laws of dynamics. That is not related. Optical fiber and total interfriction is related to one another. Fusion test reactor and magnetic confinement of plasma is also interrelated. So the choice B is not the correct link. So rocket propulsion is related and Newton is based on Newton's law of motion. So the wrong link is B. Choice B is the wrong link. Question number 13. Generation, propagation and detection of electromagnetic waves is the basis of choice A laser, choice B reactors, choice C radio and television, and choice D is computer. The correct answer is part C. You have to remember that and mark it. Next question. Lightning was discovered by A. Ohm, B. Thomson, choice C. Franklin, and choice D is Faraday. You have to remember who discovered lightning, and it was discovered by Franklin. That is choice C. You mark it. What is the full form of GMRT? Choice A is given, choice B is given, choice C is given, and choice D is given. So you have to mark the answer correctly. So choice C, that is giant meter wave radio telescope, is the correct answer. So it is a radio telescope and giant meter wave radio telescope. GMRT is a radio telescope. Question number 16. Electron microscope uses which of the following properties of the electrons? Choice A is spin, B wave nature, choice C is negative charge, and D is none of these. The correct answer is part B, that is wave nature of electrons is used for electron microscope. Question number 17. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Please note incorrect. Choice A is Bohr gave theory of hydrogen atom and Yukawa the theory of nuclear forces. That is correct. Law of gravitation was discovered by Newton and principle of inertia by Galileo. Choice C is laws of photoelectric effect by Einstein and laws of electromagnetic effect by Faraday. That is also correct. Neutron was discovered by J.J. Thomson and electron was discovered by James Chadwick. This is wrong because neutron was discovered by James Chadwick and electron was discovered by J.J. Thomson. So the incorrect statement is D, statement D. Let us mark it. Next question. Question number 18. Sonar emits which of the following waves? Sonar. A is radio waves, B is microwaves, C is ultrasonic, and D is gamma rays. So in this choice, only choice C is correct because it deals with sonic. Sonar stands for sound navigation and ranging. Sound waves are used to navigate underwater objects and particles. So the choice of C, answer C is correct. So you mark it. Next question. Who invented cyclotron? Choice A, James Chadwick. B, James Clerk Maxwell. Choice C is Michael Faraday. And choice D is Ernest Orlando Lawrence. So we have to mark it and remember and mark choice D. Question number 20. In which year did Hahn Mater discover the phenomenon of neutron-induced fission of uranium? So you have to remember the year in which Hahn and Mater discovered the phenomenon of neutron-induced fission of uranium. So choices are 1938, choice B 1950, choice C 1945, and choice D 1928. So you have to remember. So in 1938, Hahn and Mater discovered phenomenon of neutron-induced fission. Next question. Which of the following forces is not a fundamental force in nature? A. Gravitational force. B. Electromagnetic force. C. Strong nuclear force. D is tension. We know that the four fundamental forces are gravitational force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force, and weak nuclear force. Tension is not a fundamental force. Hence, choice D is not a fundamental force. Mark it. Question number 22. Arrange the following basic forces in increasing order of relative strength. Serial number 1 is gravitational force. Serial number 2 is electromagnetic force. Serial number 3 is weak nuclear force. And serial number 4 is strong nuclear force. So we have to mark the weakest first, next weakest second, and next weakest choices are given, and so on in order. That is weakest, the lowest order first, and last is strongest. So the correct answer is 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4. 1, 3, 2, 4. That is gravitational force is weakest, and next weakest is weak nuclear force. Next weakest is electromagnetic, and finally the strongest of all is strong nuclear force. So 1, 3, 2, 4 is the correct order. So Choice B is the correct order. What is the range of gravitational force? Choice A is 10 to the power of minus 2. B is 10 to the power of minus 15. C is 10 to the power of minus 10 meters, all in meters. Choice D is infinite. We know that the gravitational has infinite range. So option D is the correct option. Mark it. Question number 24. The force of friction and tension in a string at origin are: choice A, gravitational force; choice B, electromagnetic force; choice C is nuclear force; and D is weak forces. We have to remember that force of friction and tension in a string are electromagnetic forces. Mark it. Question number 25. Pick the correct statement about strong nuclear force from the following. S1 is it is charge independent. S2, it is strongest force in nature. Choice number S3 is its range is very large. And S4, it is responsible for the stability of nuclei. S1, S2 and S4 are correct, whereas S3 is wrong. Therefore, S1, S2, S4. Choice C, it is given in choice C. You please remember and mark it. Question number 6. Inverse law of distance is followed by: A, gravitational, electromagnetic, both A and B; D, neither A nor B. Both gravitational and electromagnetic forces follow inverse square law of distance. So choice C is the correct answer. Mark it. Question number 27. Which of the following relations is correct? A is equal to E is equal to mc square. E is energy, m is the mass, c is the velocity of light in vacuum. So the relations, four choices are given. E is equal to mc square. Choice B is E is equal to mc. Choice C is 2 into mc square. Choice D is mc square by 4. We know that the correct answer is E is equal to mc square. Therefore, mark it. Remember and mark it. Question number 28. Which of the following laws is not correct? Choice A. A conservation law is an hypothesis based on observations and experiments. Choice B is conservation laws do not have a deep connection with symmetries of the nature. Choice C is a conservation law cannot be proved. Choice D is conservation of energy, linear momentum, angular momentum are considered to be fundamental laws of physics. So we have to remember that conservation laws have a deep connection with the symmetries of the nature. All other statements are correct. So incorrect statement is B. That is, conservation laws do not have a, that is a wrong statement. So let us go for next question. Question number 29. Which of the following physical quantities is not conserved? A. Energy, B. Linear momentum, C. Force, and D. Mass. So we have to remember that force is not a conserved quantity. So choice C is the correct choice. Question number 30. The acceleration due to gravity on moon is 1/6 of that of Earth. Choice B, same as that of Earth. 1/3 as that of Earth. And choice D is 1/5 of that of Earth. So the correct answer is choice A. Next question. Question number 31. In a nuclear process, which physical quantity gets converted to energy or vice versa? So, in nuclear process, which physical quantity gets converted into energy? Four choices are given: density, volume, mass, D force. So the quantity that gets converted to energy, we know that is given by the relation E is equal to mc square. C is the velocity of light, which is constant. So E is equal to m into c square. Therefore m is the mass. Mass gets converted into energy. Choice C is the correct answer. Last question. Pick the correct statement about the energy during the free fall of an object under gravity. Correct statement, we had to choose. Four choices are given. Both the kinetic energy of the object and its potential energy change with the time. The sum, choice B is the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy remains fixed. So choice A and B are correct. Choice C, potential energy does not change. It is not correct. So D is, the choice D is, both A and B are correct statements. So let us remember and mark part D as the correct answer. So with this, we come to the conclusion of MCQs on chapter number 1, that is physical world. See you in the next video lecture. Thank you and